that was the worst of the scandals in Asia. Okay, who wants to be Edison Chen actually? Honestly.
None of us do. You see, he hasn't been to Singapore NS because Singapore NS you learn the first trick that you can do anything you want to do, just don't get caught.
Oh.
But I'm
So
glad this
for all you know, we all are Edison Chen in our hearts.
Who wants to be the female lead inside
does.
Edison Chen's?
Actually,
Sarah.
Sorry.
Hey, but you guys, before the start of the scandal, how many of you like Edison Chen?
I do.
And then
he's
after
kinda
that, has
cool
it
and
changed
cute.
your opinion
Not
of him?
really.
Really? You still think he's cool?
You like bad boys?
No, because he's always been bad. It's expected of him. You know that, if let's say Andy Lau were to do something like that,
Oh wow.
You like to see his
Shock and awe.
see
Edison.
everything, like
No, we
everyone's
didn't see
private
everything. We're not
stuff.
supposed to see porn,
You know.
And did you know?
Speaking of porn,
Pushes me away.
speaking of porn, we are actually going to talk to Sara now about fashion.
Yeah.
Nice one, Daryl.
Alright, yeah.
Porn and fashion.
Yes, okay, of course, fashion and porn are closely related somehow because
True, Sarah.
Softcore, right? Softcore.
fashion, but
Oh, yeah.
okay. They don't wear. But these are the things that I think should never, ever, ever make their way back. And if any of us are guilty of it, please kill us now.
And here is the top 5 countdown fashion trends. First up, we have the ugliest things in the world, no practical use whatsoever, the shutter shades, also called curtain eyes to some. Now these are not only ugly, I have no idea why they're popular as well. They were featured a long time ago and Kanye West revived them in his music video, and then everyone was seen wearing them. You look like a fool and a complete dog when you're wearing them, and you can't really see out of them, so why even bother? Especially since they have no other purpose than, I don't know, just being plastic things obscuring your view. Now number 4, we have Gladiator shoes. Now I personally like Gladiator shoes as well, but check these out. Now these were of course backstage at a fashion show, but not all of us have legs like models. Now take this designer for example. We shall not name names, but her legs kind of look chunky in them in comparison to, of course, twiggy little Mary Kates. Now, not everyone can pull off Gladiator shoes, as you can see. Chunky calves especially will suffer and look even more massive when they're wrapped around your ankles all the way to your knees. Now, why would anyone create something this traumatic to the women's figure? Nobody knows. That's probably why it was banished after the Grecian times. Now, all of us don't have toothpicks for legs like this little anorexic celebrity. So even if you do see cheaper versions in HDB areas, please do avoid unless you really, really have to. Coming in at number 3, we have Crocs. Now this is something that honestly should have been burnt when it was created. Why they even made it out of the factory, I have no clue. And why are people wearing them from all ages? I get that they're water resistant, but honestly, wearing them with socks too? Please kill me now. Basically, the name itself, Crocs, shows you that they look like a reptilian animal. Why would anyone want to wear something that looks like a reptilian animal on your foot? And, of course, recently, safety reasons, hello, didn't a little boy lose his toes because of these ugly shoes? Why anyone would put them on your feet and with accessories is beyond me. Believe me, accessories do not save these ugly creations. If you have them, throw them. They will never ever be in. Coming in number 2, we have the Fishscale gowns. Now this might actually look good if you are as hot as this best actress who won a hot golden man, of course. Now she wore the short version as well, and this is done by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Now when you're actually done by a haute couture, maybe the dress can actually pass off as something relatively mermaid-like when in a shiny, shimmery fabric, gold and It looks like delicate scallops and ruffles, and you have a fine figure to boot. Well, check out her booty, she looks good in it. But still, I don't have the urge to look like a wet market. And of course, well, not everyone has her luscious locks and lips. But the worst, our local version, the Malayan gown. A travesty to all mankind, and oh my gosh, it assails everyone's eyes. I'm not sure if you guys are still blind from that one, because I know I am. It doesn't even look like the Malayan. In fact, it doesn't even look what the Malayan would have puked out. So that definitely number 2. Coming in at number 1, sculptural details. Why I say this? A lot of people didn't know this year. Well, probably because you were too smart to follow this trend. But poofy sleeves were in. Check out Lucy Liu's cape in this one. She looks like the Marshmallow Man hugged her and the rest of the Marshmallow Man melted away from embarrassment. This looks relatively okay when you look at the cool platforms, but check out the sleeves. She looks like she walks off the set of Jetsons. Just like Anna Wintour. I mean, she's the editor of Vogue. What was she thinking? Looking like she was off some Kylie Minogue music video. And this dress, beautiful it may be, but we're not all toothpicks, people. We won't be able to carry this to the street. And if you were lucky, you probably wore slightly more tamed down versions like these, which look like they belonged from the set of Dynasty or Dallas. Now this would probably have been one of the better ones if you're lucky and at relatively better taste. But for now, sculptural details definitely out.